Hello students, today we are going to study a new chapter in geography, that is the human settlements. Now, before starting this lesson, I want to ask you all a small question. Like when you go to buy a new house or you go to see a house on rent, what will be the facilities that you will see before buying? Okay, so the first thing will be like you will see if there is water, proper water supply. You will see for the electricity. You will see if proper transportation is there. You will see there are schools and hospitals and markets nearby your house. After seeing all these facilities only you will buy the house, correct? So, same way we are going to study about the human settlements in this chapter. It's a very nice, interesting chapter in geography. So, let's see as we are doing with India and Brazil. So, let's see. First, you can see on page number 46, you can see two images, that is 7.1a and 7.1b. Two images are given. Okay, and then they are telling to compare the images. Okay, so let's see. First, if you go to see the as we are studying India and Brazil, first we'll see the geographical explanation of Indian human settlements. Okay, in India you can see diverse culture. Okay, you all know India is a peninsula. Okay, that means three sides it is covered with water, and in the north you have Himalayas, so that is what is called as a peninsular region. Here if you see, most part of India is occupied by the people, that means it is good for staying. Okay, that means climatic factors are suitable for the living of people. Availability of water is there. Okay, slope of land, development, everything is okay. Okay, then some areas you can see very less population is there, that means it is nucleated, means separated you can say. Okay, like for example Rajasthan or some this kind of desert areas where the availability of water is less. Okay, so this kind of places you can see the people are less, that means the people are staying less in number because the facilities are not available. Okay, you can see for example even Himalayas you can see, because of the cold climatic region and other vegetations are not there, the transportation is not good, people are less in number. Okay, same in page 46 you can again see there is a column given. Okay, there is a column that is showing amenity available in villages and available in cities. So here you can see first thing they have given is petrol pump. So petrol pumps are there in village and in cities both. Next you can see theatre. Theatre is mostly you will see in cities. In villages it is there, but you have to go to a much developed places. Okay, not in the interior remote areas. Again weekly markets we see mostly in the villages. In cities we see markets are there every day. Then comes primary healthcare. Primary healthcare is there in both the cities and the villages. Police outpost also, both cities and villages. Art galleries mostly you will see in the cities. Gram Panchayat again you will see in the villages. Agricultural market committee, APMC, this you see in the villages mostly. Primary schools are there both. Okay, senior schools mostly you will see in the cities, and in the villages senior schools will be there but in little developed area, not in the remote areas. Colleges again in the cities. Okay, and then in the much developed area parts of the rural areas. Shops are there in both. Okay, cities and villages both. Multi-speciality hospitals are mostly you will see in the cities. The people from the village areas also, if they have some sickness or like some serious cases and all which is not curable in the villages, then they come towards the cities, because in cities we have all the medical equipments, we have new technologies, good doctors, 24-hour service in the hospitals and all that. Okay, then metro stations usually you see in the cities only. Okay, bus stations are there both in village and in the cities. In the cities lot of bus stops are there, but in the villages very few are there. Then universities again you see in the cities only. Okay, so these are the things you see, students, show the human settlements in India. Now after India, we will see Brazil's human settlement. In Brazil also you can see, on page number 47, they have shown two images, 7.2a and 7.2 b you can see. Okay, one image is of Amazon river area and one is Sao Paulo. Okay, so here again you can see there is a lot of you can see a difference in the picture. One place, in the first picture you will see a lot of greenery is there. In the other picture you can see on the sides only greenery, in the middle there is no greenery. That means there people are staying. The first picture shows fully completely a forest area covered with trees and all. Okay, so that is the Amazon area. And the second picture you see, mostly city is there. Okay, that means the people are living in the area. It is coastal area. Sao Paulo is a coastal area. So you can see there is lot of difference between that. Down below you can see two images are given. Okay, that is 7.3 city of Sao Paulo and 7.4 rainforest in the Amazon river. Two pictures images are again given. So in the first image you can see what city is there. So again you can see Sao Paulo is a coastal area. There you can see the climate is hot and humid. It is good for the people to stay. Good transportation is there. Water supply is there. Then electricity facilities are there. Natural resources can be used over there. They find iron ores over there. They find very good energy supply. Transportation is very good. So because of all this, Sao Paulo has become a city. People are staying in Sao Paulo. Okay, so you can see the image. At the same time you can see the Amazon river basin. It is completely covered with forest, and because of the forest area the transportation is not good. The climate is not favorable for the people to stay. So people are not staying in the Amazon river basin area. Okay, again you can see northeast of northeast you can see has a very extreme drought area. The agriculture is very difficult in that area. So settlement, human settlement is also less. So in both the images you can compare and see. Okay, then Amazon areas you can see the dense forest is there. Climate is not healthy for the people. It is unfit for the people to stay. Exploitation of resources is limited. Transportation is not there. Obviously nobody will like to buy a house in a forest area where you don't have any transportation, correct? That is why we live in cities where everything is easily accessible for us. Okay, so these are the differences between the villages and the city area. Same way, if you come to page number 48, again you will see urbanization. Okay, they have shown a graph, urbanization in India. In the year, if you see that graph, you will come to know till the year 2011, urbanization in India was only 31.16%. That means it is very, very low. Urbanization means the city development. Okay, was 31.16 in the year 2011. So that means it is very low compared to the other developed countries. You all know India is a developing countries. If we compare our country to the other country, the development rate of the cities is less compared to the other countries. Okay, so here you can see some of the states are very developed and some of the states are still under development. For example, you can see in Goa 62% of people, 62% population is living in the urban area, that means in the city. Then Delhi, you can see 80% is city. Okay, again you can see Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Kerala are also like urbanization is there. More cities are there in these states. Then Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Bihar and Rajasthan, you will see the level of urbanization is less. Now why the level of urbanization is less? Maybe there may be many reasons. You can see the transportation may be less. the availability of water may be less, the climatic condition may not be good, or you can see energy supply, that means electricity is not there, the land must be not proper, agricultural facility is not there. There can be many reasons, okay, for the non-development of urbanization in these areas. If you see at the same time, if you see Brazil, you can see 80 more than 86% of Brazil is developed and under urbanization. That means total you can see 86% is urbanized, okay, and you can see people there living a very modern life compared to India. Definition is of urban is not very clear over there, okay. You can see most of the people in south and southeast, that means in Sao Paulo area. The earlier page I told you all, I showed you all the image, told you all to see the image also. In that you can see cities. Sao Paulo area is completely urbanized, completely city area. You can see very few people are living in the west side. So now the government of Brazil has started a policy, go west policy. That means go to the west side of Brazil, so that the pressure which is there in the south and in the southeast of Brazil, that will reduce. More and more people are living in the south and southeast area, because of which the pressure is more in that area for the resources. So government has started the policy, go west policy. So people are going towards the west, and now they are trying to develop the west of Brazil, okay. So slowly you can see people are moving towards the west of Brazil, okay. So these are the things the governments are also doing to urbanize the areas. Last, on the page number 50, you can see there is a map shown, a pink color map is shown. This map is showing the percentage of urban population in Brazil. You can see North Atlantic, South Atlantic. Then you can see according to the colors they have divided, okay. The dark pink color you can see is 91 to 100%. The little less darker you can see 81 to 90%. Then little lesser shade than that you can see 71 to 80%, and the last you can see is 51 to 60%. So here you can see how the population of Brazil is divided according to the color shades which are given. You can see the cities names also they have given: Sao Paulo, Goiás, Minas Gerais, okay. These are the places in north in Brazil, where the cities are more urbanized, okay. Then you can see less population in Amazon basin, Brazilian highlands. These places you can see the population is less, okay. Urbanization has is very less in this places because of many geographical reasons. In this way you all saw the human settlement chapter. I hope you all understood the chapter. Human settlement is a very easy chapter. It's a very small chapter and easy to understand. Only thing you have to understand where the availability and development and urbanization is more, population is more in that area, and wherever there is no facilities, like wherever there is poor transport or no water supply, no electricity supply, there the population is less, okay, depending on the climatic conditions also. So I hope you all understood the chapter. Thank you, students.